Howdy, I'm John. I'm going to show you how to install a solid-state drive, otherwise called an SSD, into a PC. An SSD is faster, it's more reliable, and uses less energy than a traditional metal spinning hard disk drive. The installation process is not difficult, but does require a little bit of tech know-how. Take your time and carefully follow the instructions that come with the SSD. I'd recommend also watching a few videos on the subject to gain more familiarity with the insides of the computer and the entire process. As with any other computer upgrade, you should back up all of your data before installing an SSD. Get your new or used SSD from a reputable retailer such as Amazon, eBay, or Newegg. Shop around. There can be a large spread in the pricing for the same product. If you get it new, you'll usually have a good warranty based on a combination of years and the amount of use you put it through. These things might be able to last for 10 years or more at high use rates, so buying a used one from someone who will allow returns may make good economic sense. You might also need an additional SATA cable and a SATA power connector. Once you got the materials, you can begin installing the SSD into your PC. Do this in a well-lit area with a power plug nearby. Plug the computer in, but have it turned off, and turn the switch on the power supply to off. That's the O. The bar symbol represents the bar connecting across the circuit. I recommend wearing a wrist strap for additional protection. The first step is to open the computer case. You may need to unscrew the back of the computer. A 2.5-inch SSD will fit in any PC with an available slot for it, but make sure you have an adapter for it if your PC doesn't have a spot built for it. Make sure you got the screws to attach in. The screws will usually come with the adapter. And yeah, I imagine most people have double sticky taped one to the case a time or two. The SATA connector is designed for connecting computer drives. It's the most common interface for hard drives, CD-ROMs, and solid-state drives built in the last 10 years or so. When you plug them into the drive, make sure you got the keyway correct. The SATA data cable will usually connect to the motherboard and the other end to the drive. There may be extra SATA power connectors on existing cables. You might need to get a splitter to allow you to connect in. Tuck your cables into eraseways where possible. Tie them into place to keep things tidy. Put the sides back on, connect all the computer cables, turn the power supply switch to the on, that's the straight bar logo. Now you need to format the drive so that the computer can actually use it. Go to disk management by clicking the Windows icon, also known as the start menu, and type disk management into the search bar. Then you select create and format hard disk partitions. Right click on the unallocated space for your new partition and select new simple volume. Follow the prompts to set up your new partition. You can assign it a label. Yeah, we can call that the title. Then you hit finish. It might format in a few minutes or it might take an hour. Congratulations! You're likely to get a lot of use out of a modern solid-state drive. See you around now. Bye.